What's up, everybody? I'm VPB Moneyman, and I'm gonna teach you how to spot a black scammer. Feel free to look in the comment section after this video. I'm gonna get some hating comments. But before we do, think about subscribing, joining the channel, and let's get back to these people who leave these hating ass comments. A lot of these folks live in the most rat infested, piss infested buildings where they gotta look for parking because they don't have driveways and they don't look in neighborhoods. These are the same people that leave these comments where if I told them I'll give you $10,000, here's my passport. Look at this country, point to it on a globe. If you can point to it on a globe and get the region right, I'll give you 10 grand. These people can't even do it because they never left their crappy ass inner city neighborhoods and they don't even have passports. And a lot of them are just ignorant as hell. So I pay them no mind, but feel free to look at the comments. The first thing a lot of these black scammers will do is they're flashy. The number one thing they're going to do is they're going to hop out of a car. They're going to hop out of a car that they probably have a 30-year payment on.
You pay cash for this, huh? Cash money? Try to stick me with some 30-year payment plan. That's for suckers. Got my daddy like that years ago on a Cadillac.
They're going to hop out a car that they probably went to a buy here, pay here, and, signed over in Oregon, or they took a third loan out on their Nana's house, and poor Nana has no clue that, that the bank is going to be coming for this house pretty soon because little Leroy wanted to get a Lamborghini, and he's hopping out all flashy, telling you how he did it. This is where you need to pay attention. They have a lot of subscribers. Take a look at the views. The views will tell you they're full of shit. If they got 200,000, 300,000, 500,000 subscribers, but they're barely breaking 20,000 views, those people who are still watching that's a mix of degenerates and that's a mix of stupid people and just new people passing along and then clicking off because they realize they're full of shit. I'm a small channel, so they don't push my channel through the YouTube algorithm because I tell people what they need to hear and not what they want to hear, and it's about entertainment and views. So a lot of these big channels, they get pushed through. But take a look at their views. They got flashy, they got Lambos, they got gold chains, they got fancy ass studios with a bunch of technology and crap all on it. But a lot of them are in debt. They're they're to their eyeballs in debt. It's a matter of time before the bank starts kicking in their door and taking the keys back to a lot of this crap that they have. That's number one. They're very flashy. Number two, they're going to try to relate to your blackness. Let's be honest. A lot of black people did not grow up with their fathers in their lives. A lot of us, our fathers were not there for us. Men in particular, they're going to try to key in on your blackness, meaning I grew up in the hood. I grew up in poverty. My mom was a single mom. She worked 5 jobs and we struggled until I realized this. And then they're going to get into the whole, I'm looking out for you, family. Remember, they're going to call you family. They're going to say stupid shit like they're the coach. They're the coach. What are we playing, football? Just run the plays that I give you. And they're going to try to key in on your blackness with multiple things. Calling you family, calling you, saying they love you, saying they looking out for you, that they grew up in the hood with you, that they understand. And then this is where the grift is going to start. It's going to start with the white man, the government, society, college. Now, some of that to a point, yes, some of that to a point has a truth. But you got to take a lot of that stuff with a grain of salt. You got to read between the lines because you can be victim and you will stay a victim, or you can realize that the person in front of you is keying in on that and they're taking advantage of you, and they're going to do what they can to straight take advantage of you. They're going to key in on everybody else. They're going to key in on the white man. They're going to key in on other minorities. They're going to key in on the government. They're going to key in on schools. They're going to make you feel like the reason why you're in your predicament is because of everybody else. The third thing they're going to do, they're going to come through and they're going to say, it's the sales pitch. A white man owns them. There's a white man or somebody else owns them that they took money from as a sponsor. So at some point of that video, they're going to get to the point, whether it's a real estate class, a day trading class, a stock class, an MLM, a pyramid scheme, a crowdfunding, a brokerage institution you never heard of, and this is the sponsor of the video because somebody owns them. They're trying to sell you financial freedom, but somebody owns their ass, because if they forget to mention that sponsor, oh yeah, that sponsor gets dropped and they got to go back to dumping grease at Carl Jr.'s Big Burger. Then they're going to always try to tell you all the flashy things they bought with taking this advice that they're trying to sell you. Oh yeah, I got financially free. I'm a millionaire now. I don't have to work. But my time is my leisure now. But somebody owns them. They rely on the YouTube ad revenue. They rely on sponsors. Once that stops, they don't have any skills, any knowledge, and they got to go back to doing whatever the hell they were doing before these scams. I don't even know what number we're on. Hell with it. They popped up at the end of 2019. Most of them to all of them popped up in 2020, 2021, 2022, and they're still popping up because they realize that I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Black folks are gullible, lazy, and don't do their own research. You will take financial advice from someone who says, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell, but you'll take what they say word for word and then wonder why you lose everything. But you won't trust, because let's be honest, a lot of black folks are trusting of other black folks, and you don't want to trust white folks. You won't trust a white guy who's gone to school for 4 years, has a business degree, is a fiduciary financial advisor, fiduciary financial planner in a big, beautiful building, and it is his job to give stock advice. You won't trust him, but you will trust a car salesman to sell you a Cadillac with a 30-year payment on it. And you'll trust some idiot on YouTube who just popped up, but he knows the quick stock plays and all this crap. They're constantly trying to sell you stuff. Come to my classes, come to my discords. They do sneaky shit where they'll come out and say, this tier is blocked out, but this tier is available. No, they purposely blocked those out because nobody else was buying that bullshit. And the only ones they have is the ones that's available that they want you to purchase in the first place. They're constantly trying to sell you something. How are you going to get to where you're going if you're constantly paying for Patreons and Discords and giving money for crowdfunding? Who remembers that Tulsa real estate bullshit that Jay Morrison pumped? Remember that? He fed in on a bunch of different people. They got sucked in. And you know what happened? A lot of black folks that you'll never even know gave their money to him, and they're out of their money. You don't hear nothing about it. What happened to the Tulsa real estate project? Be wary of these black scammers that pop up and try to be relatable. They're going to try to act like your friend. They're going to try to act like your family. They're going to try to act like they grew up like you. They're going to try to act like they were in your boat. But the bullshit that they're selling you is the reason why they got out. No, the reason and how they got out is the shit that they sold you. They took it. They went and bought nice houses, nice cars. They put their kids through college, and they rely on that money. And it's a matter of time before the money runs out and they'll start their new scam and their new grift. Rest assured, the new thing that comes out where everyone is selling dog shit, they will start selling dog shit because it's profitable. This is why people lose their money, and this is why black folks stay where they are, is because they keep falling for get rich quick scams. The people who put the work in, like myself, I'm trying to tell you, put the work in, live frugal, don't buy expensive ass cars. Once you finally get a great career, don't buy expensive ass cars. Invest the money into yourself first, paying off debts, pay yourself first, get higher education if you want, learn trades, live below your means. If you make $200,000, live off of $70,000, invest in real estate, invest in index funds, invest in good stocks, good growth companies, and you will be fine. Provide a service or invent something, learn something, and you will be ahead of not only just a lot of these ignorant ass broke black folks above the population of lazy ass people out here who want something for free. No regrets. Get it.